Got to get to breaking news. While you were sleeping, China announcing retaliatory measures against the United States over President Trump's new 10% tariff on Chinese imports. China is saying it will add new tariffs on coal, liquefied natural gas products, crude oil, farming equipment, some car imports from the United States. Not only that, but China's market regulators announced a new investigation into Google on possible antitrust violations and put the company behind Tommy Hilfiger and Calvin Klein on the unreliable entity list. That bars them from some import or export activities. Kelly Meyer has the latest from Washington this morning. Kelly, break this down for us. What will these retaliatory moves from China mean for everyday Americans now?
Yeah, a lot happening overnight, Markie. Good morning. It's a showdown here between the world's top two economies. President Donald Trump, he was able to stave off a trade war with Canada and Mexico on Monday, but now he's starting Tuesday with a swift new response from China. So here's what happened. At midnight, Trump's promised 10% tariffs across all Chinese imports went into effect. This, President Trump says, is to stem the flow of fentanyl into the United States. So within minutes, China imposed a 15% tariff on American coal and liquefied natural gas and 10% tariffs on crude oil, farm equipment, a small number of trucks, and big engine sedans that are shipped to China from the U.S. These are set to take effect next Monday. They also announced an anti-monopoly investigation into Google, adding as well some export controls on a handful of rare metals that are critical for electronics. And talking to reporters last night, Trump said talks with China would probably be taking place over the next 24 hours. Take a listen to this.
We'll have some good meetings with China. We have meetings planned, and we'll see what happens. But that was just an opening salvo. If we can't make a deal with China, then the tariffs will be very, very substantial.
So we're watching for those talks today, Markie. And the White House press secretary, Caroline Leavitt, says there is a plan for Trump to speak with Chinese President Xi Jinping regarding, quote, illegal Chinese fentanyl that's killing many Americans. And Markie, TikTok may also come up.
Yeah, I mean, just a wild 24 hours here of changes, tariffs, temporary pauses, each new hour, a new development. Kelly, let's also switch gears here real quick because President Trump is continuing his foreign relations focus today. He's meeting with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. What are you expecting there?
Yeah, a big meeting. Prime Minister Netanyahu is the first world leader to be welcomed to the White House in Trump's second term. So the focus here is really on the second phase of the ceasefire and hostage deal that would end the war and return all hostages from Gaza. So Prime Minister Netanyahu is calling the deal a, quote, testimony to the strength of the Israeli-American alliance. It comes as Netanyahu is facing his own political pressure at home to end the temporary truce. So Trump's Middle East envoy, Steve Witkoff, says the first phase of this ceasefire deal is holding so far. But President Trump telling reporters last night he has no guarantees that the peace is going to hold. And what happens next in Gaza is another focus. Since returning to office, Trump has called for relocating Palestinians from Gaza to neighboring Egypt and Jordan. But Egyptian and Jordanian leaders have vehemently rejected that plan, calling it, quote, ethnic cleansing. We've confirmed that Jordan's King Abdullah II is set to meet with President Trump next week as he presses Egypt and Jordan to accept displaced Palestinians. And Trump has said his plans for Gaza is to, quote, clean out the whole thing, calling the Gaza Strip a, quote, mess. So Netanyahu, the plan for today, Markie, he will be welcomed at the White House around 4 p.m. Eastern. He will join Trump's for meetings in the Oval Office as well as in the Cabinet Room. They will have a joint press conference in the East Room. That will be the first of Trump's second term, and then they will cap that all off with a private dinner together, Markie.
Yeah, busy, long day ahead, all eyeballs on that one. Kelly Meyer, thank you so much.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.